Lake Samsonvale Water Sports Association has been operating on the North Pine Dam for more than 30 years now. The club is located in the northwest of Brisbane and offers sailing, kayaking and almost any other non-motorised water sport you may wish to choose. We have 240 members that are mostly drawn from the local community. The culture of the club places a very strong emphasis on the involvement of family and having fun. Lake Samsonvale Water Sports Association also run a junior sailing program that the club offers free of charge to members' children. The program is run by volunteers from within the club. The club has seen an unprecedented demand for its junior program, and unfortunately people have had to be put on a waiting list due to the fact that demand has exceeded the number of boats we have available. On any given sailing day, we will have approximately 15 to 20 children turn up to learn about sailing theory and then put that theory into practice with some on-the-water action. The children are aged from 5 to 15 and they never cease to amaze the adults who are eagerly watching as the children perform on the water. Lake Samsonvale Water Sports Association has purchased 7 of the open Bic class boats. These vessels are ideal for teaching children to sail as they are virtually indestructible, which is a useful trait when teaching children to sail. Obviously, with 15 to 20 children and only 7 boats, there are going to be children who are not going to be able to sail all of the time and unfortunately must spend some time on the shore. The club volunteers try to manage this by having the kids sail 2-up in the boats and also doing some other activities that are peripheral to sailing, such as knot tying. Sailing 2-up at least gets the kids out on the water, but only one person can skipper the boat at a time, meaning that the other person is essentially a passenger and not developing the necessary sailing skills to enable them to progress as quickly as they might if they had been sailing on their own. Once the kids are on the water, the fun really begins. The kids pick up the basics of sailing very quickly, and this gives them a wonderful sense of achievement. It also fills their parents watching from the shore with a great sense of pride. It really only takes one lesson before the children are able to capably go out and round a buoy in the middle of the lake and then return to their point where they departed. The smiles on the faces of the children give an indication of how much they are really enjoying themselves and how much fun they are having on the water. But we would like to be in a position to have all the kids sailing in the boats as they were designed, and that is being sailed on their own with one person on board. Tell us, what do you really enjoy about sailing at Lake Samsonvale?
The fact that I really did not think it would be 2% far when I started.
And is it 2% faster, or is it actually faster than that?
It's actually like 55% faster.
So you enjoy sailing?
Yeah.
What's your favourite part about sailing?
Probably the speed you go at when it's a bit too windy.
Righto, Deanna, how have your children enjoyed sailing at Lake Sampson Vale?
I love it. It's great. It's good. It's not too early start. That's very important. But I think it's a bit different, you know, and it's not competitive at this point. You know, they're just learning. It's no pressure, just fun. So that's it's a big plus.
Oh, that's terrific. And how have they improved during the program? Are they getting better?
Yeah, the confidence is. So they like different aspects of sailing. So Alex quite likes the speed and a little bit of risk. But Rachel is much more technically minded. So it meets different needs for them. Yeah.
And both those needs can be addressed in the one program.
And that's really why we came to sailing, because we were doing sports on Saturday and Anthony was taking Alex off one way and I was going with Rachel another way, and we weren't spending any time together. But sailing, we could all come as a family together. At the same time, Anthony knows a lot about sailing, and it was a good family activity for us.
That's terrific, Deanna. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
And sailing here is just perfect because it's fresh water, it's very safe, so there's no tide or anything like that to think about, and there's land all around us, so you know the kids feel safe. And just look around here, it's just gorgeous. So yeah, thank you very much.
How are those open decks? Are they good boats? Do you enjoy sailing those?
Yeah, they're better than summers.
Okay. What do you really like about them?
Well, the fact that it's like in summers you capsize, you've got to bail.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's good advice. Thanks for your time, mate. Thanks for answering those questions. Appreciate that.
Okay.
My name's Chris Davey. I'm the Junior Sailing Coordinator here at Lake Sampson Vale Water Sports Association. I've been sailing for 30 years, and sailing for me is a terrific sport for kids to get into. It teaches them a wide variety of skills, such as team building, problem solving, and the ability to think independently. Here at Lake Sampson Vale, our revamped junior sailing program has been a resounding success. The demand for places here has far exceeded the boats that we have available to put kids on. To that end, we are seeking Holden's assistance to purchase some more vessels so we can get the kids off the lounges and away from their iPads and onto the beautiful water here at Lake Sampson Vale. The participants in our program are drawn from the local community, that community being part of the northwest of Brisbane, Strathpine, Peachtree, Bracken Ridge and the surrounding suburbs. Sailing is a little bit of a different sport to football. You know, kids often drop out of football as they hit their late teens and things like that, and the participation rate starts to drop. With sailing, if we teach a child to sail, they'll keep those skills with them forever and be able to sail well into their 60s and 70s. And here at Lake Sampson Vale, we have sailors at that age still actively participating in the racing on the Sunday afternoons. So if we can get 2 boats, or whatever number of boats we are able to get, we will be teaching 30 to 50 children to sail and giving them skills that they'll be able to use for the rest of their life, hopefully here at Lake Sampson Vale. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Holden for considering our grant application, and we look forward to discussing it with you in the very near future. Thanks very much.